Well, welcome to the School of Hoaxology. In the School of Hoaxology, I do not profess to have all the answers, nor do I profess to be correct all the time. I'm only trying my best to uncover the hoaxes that have been given to everyone on the face of this earth. And the reason the hoaxes exist is because the devil is the prince of the power of the air. The devil rules the earth. And those who know how to work with him, the devil, prosper greatly. And indeed, they have their mysterious sense of fun. So my thesis is that Benny Goodman became the king of Thailand in the year 1946. Now I'll show you some more pictures. Now this is a young Benny Goodman here without his glasses, his intensive Coca-Cola bottle glasses. That one yields the highest at 62%. So you may not agree that it is true that Benny Goodman in 1946 became king of Thailand. Well, an interesting thing is that the king of Thailand, Rama IX, which what I'm professing is the one that Benny Goodman plays, was actually born in the United States. And one other article identifies it as Cambridge, Massachusetts. So how do we go from being born in the United States to king of Thailand? Well, if he looks American, it's because he is American. And that is most likely Benny Goodman. So right now you might be saying I don't agree, and that's okay. I'm not worried about it. I'm not professing perfect accuracy all the time on everything, but I am exploring things and trying to uncover things. So we are now looking at a photograph of Benny Goodman, his wife, and his two children, and his dog. So we'll do some photographic analysis in terms of symbolism and the kinds of things that it might represent. So we look, first of all, dog in the background. A dog is usually symbolic of God because dog spelled backwards is God. Now notice the one-eyed symbolism of the dog. Now go below the dog down to the hand of supposedly the wife. Look at it. It's dark. It's very dark, and it's making the devil horns.
Call from Graham O'Brien.
Okay, trying to zero in on those devil horns, and notice how the hand is shaded dark. Now, usually they like to use the fingers for symbolism, so we need to jump over to the baby. Now, supposedly Goodman had 2 children of his own, and his wife brought in 3 children, making a total of 5. And the king of Thailand that he plays has 4 children. So let's take a look at the baby. Now notice that the expressions on the children are just sort of horrific. And most people, when they get a family photograph, they want to be sure that their child is smiling. And they're very particular about it, the photograph of a family. So why would a man with such fame and fortune allow a photograph like this to be printed? Now, does that look like the hand of an infant child? And look at the expression on the child's face. So let's go over to the other child and take a look at the expression on that face. Now, if you were the mother or father, would you authorize this photograph to be in print? Now, it's hard to see, but if we take a look at the mouth, there's usually a lot of clues there too. And we'll see if we can get a little bit closer to the mouth. I know my camera starts to blur at a certain point. Now, Benny Goodman, take a look at her mouth. I say her because usually when you have a name like Goodman, it's not a man. Like Harry Truman, who, by the way, was Jimmy Durante. If you didn't know that, you can look that up on my channel. So there's a dark spot there, and I don't believe it's a photographic error. Usually some type of a black spot on the teeth is symbolic. There are references in the Bible to the teeth. Now, once again, I want to point out that Goodman, as well as the king that he plays, suffers from poor vision. So the glasses that are worn are very intensive, like Coca-Cola bottles. Now, the only one that's really smiling and really coming forth in a sort of a photographic sense is the so-called wife. So I'm going to end this video right here. I have a phone call to take, and I'll be back.